All right, since my Dewalt video has done so well, for some reason it's been my highest viewed video of all time. I don't really know why, but I figured I'd take a look at the Flex bit set. I wasn't gonna open it first, but I had to use it for something. But anyways, now these are expensive. When you compare it to even the Milwaukee bit sets, Makita, and then of course Dewalt, which I think Dewalt has the best value for the money, the value for the bit and for the set usually, especially if you're talking about a basic set. But anyway, this is the Flex 29 piece impact driving bit set. Of course, you've got your magnetic bits and you got your stars, whatnot. We'll take a look at everything. You got your Flex torsion zone, and built for demanding applications, and they're calling this their stack pack. But we'll take a look at what they got. Now, the case, I'm assuming, I guess it stacks together. I don't really have another case to sort of attach it to, but what you can do, I wish I had another one to demonstrate it, but sort of like, you know, all these modular systems that kind of stack together and interlock. You know, DeWalt, the tough case, you saw me, you know, demonstrate that. They sort of latch onto each other when you open and close them. That disconnects the packs. This one goes on like this. You sort of slap it down, and then this piece fits into this part of the case right here. It kind of fits up underneath there and holds it in place. Now, the big advantage is that unlike the DeWalt, you don't have to open a box to disconnect the other box that you want. You can just pick which one that you want, press here, and then lift it up without having to open up any of the cases, which is a nice little feature, if I do say so myself. The bits, they appear to be like a black oxide. I don't really know. Doesn't really tell you impact rated. The Flex stack pack connection. Don't really know what they're made out of. They're made in China for Chevron, North America. And I don't know how these compare to the Skill bit sets that they sell, or the Cobalt ones. But anyway, these seem to be a little bit more robust, and we'll get into it. I just used it for a little bit. I used the Phillips bit anyway. So anyway, what you want to do to open it, you just press here and it opens up. That may or may not be problematic depending on, you know, if this hits something in your case or in your box or in your bag, it might open. But everything stays in here pretty smoothly, so that's really not an issue. There you go. Remember that DeWalt case that I had was pretty tough. But anyway, you've got your standard 2-inch here, 2-inch here, and of course you've got your magnetic bit holder there. You got your 1/4-inch magnetic nut driver, your 5/16 nut driver. Now, of course, your 2-inch bits here, they're going to be magnetized out of the box, or out of the case, I should say. Your 1-inchers are not going to be magnetized, but they get their magnetism from the bit holder themselves. And looking at the 1-inch bits here, if you'll notice, let's see if we can get a good bit of focus. If you'll notice, they're a little bit different designed. They're a little bit more of a mushroomy type shape than we used to see from some other brands. They've got some sort of powder or something on them. Maybe that's to keep them from, I don't know if they'd have a problem with rusting or not. But you'll see that some of these have like some sort of powder on them. But anyway, yeah, it's an interesting shape here. But I didn't know, just testing it out, that they do hold the screw retention is pretty excellent. I've used this bit already, and you can sort of see if I can get it to zoom in the focus. For some reason I can't get it to focus. There it goes. There we go. As you can sort of see, you know, I used a zinc coated screw and a stainless screw or screws, and there's some wear on the, you know, from the finish of the zinc finish on the screw, but there's no damage to the flutes of the bit itself. Now this is a 1 3/4 inch machined screw. So we're gonna stick it on here. Of course, this is magnetized, but I'll show you something else in a minute. You know, it fits on there, no have to worry about it falling off, holds it on there pretty well. This is a 2-inch number 10, like the other one was, stainless, not gonna be magnetic. And I mean, I'm not forcing it on there, I'm just putting it in there all the way. I'm pretty amazed at how well it holds it on there. You know, it's a really snug fit, secure fit. And since I only have one hand, we'll take this off. Let me back it up a little bit. And then we'll put the 2-inch bit in here. All right, so we got that on there. So now what we're gonna do, put the stainless one back on here. Now, this one hasn't been used at all, but you see how straight, you can see how straight the screw is. I mean, it's an extremely tight fit. It's really snug, real secure fit. Didn't really have any issues with cam out. And went pretty good. Even snug on there. So we'll put the zinc one back on there. Of course, it's gonna be magnetic, but the magnet in these, it's magnetized, but not really, really strongly. So it's not, I mean, it's somewhat strong, but you don't feel it grab the screw like you do, you know, on this bit holder. So it's magnetized enough, but not quite as strong as the bit holder is. I'm back out for having trouble focusing. So anyway, you know, in this set, you're getting all your niceties. You're getting, of course, you're getting some Phillips bits. I don't think you get any of the number 2 or the number 1 Phillips and a 2-inch bit. You're getting, you know, a couple of squares. You're getting your square 1. Or is this a square 1 or square 2? Or square 2. It's like you're getting 2 square 2s. Is this a square 1 or square 2 here? All right, so you're getting 2 square 2s in the 2-inch bits. You're getting a T20, T25. It looks like it goes up to a T35 or a T40. T30. So it goes up to a T30 on your 2-inch bits. And then you've got, of course, you've got your Phillips 1 and a 1-inch, a couple Phillips 2s. You got a Phillips 3. You got a square 1, square 2, square 2, and you're getting a square 3. And it looks like you're getting, is it a T10 or T15? T15. So you're getting one T15, and then you're getting some T20s, T25s, and this is gonna be probably another T30. Yeah. I already looked at the nut drivers, and then you're getting a couple extra 2-inch bits here. The magnetic bit holder is a little bit longer than your average, you know, your average magnetic bit holder. Don't know if that's a plus or a minus. I guess it depends on how far you need to go. And let me, thought I had a, this is live action. Thought I had a under bit holder around here somewhere. Oh, it's heading. There we go. Compare it to the Milwaukee bit holder. So the shaft is a little bit longer and they're repelling each other. But anyway, you can kind of see what we're talking about here, and they're really repelling each other. So the Flex bit holder is a little bit longer. I guess it's probably a 2.5 or 3 inch. Magnetic extension holder here, 3 inch. So you can get a 3 inch magnetic versus a 2.5, the Milwaukee. Maybe this one's, I don't know. Either way, pretty good bit set here. I'm pretty impressed with it. Pretty surprised with the quality so far. We're going to do some other drill and driving videos and sort of, you know, we'll put this up against the Dewalt, for instance. We'll put a Phillips number 2 2-inch bit, you know, head to head with some videos and sort of get a feel for how these are gonna, you know, hold out. We'll take a look at the flutes on them, see how much wear and tear we can have on them, and then we'll go from there. But anyway, pretty surprised. I'm pretty impressed with these bits. They look good. You know, seeing the black and green sort of makes me weak in the knees. For some reason, I don't really know why, but I love the color scheme. Black and green really look pretty nice and sharp. But it's anybody's guess of how well these bits are going to turn out. But haven't really heard anybody talk about them or look at them. But I thought we'd kind of take a first look. Overall, like I said, pretty impressed with the quality and the shape of especially these 1-inch bits here. Really good retention on your fasteners, and I'd be willing to bet that these the T bits are probably going to be just as good.